Comecei 9 minutinhos mais cedo. Só ouvir aqui se minha voz aparece. Testando, minha voz, testando. Só ouvir aqui se minha voz aparece. Aparece. Prontinho, já divulguei aqui. Vou começar aqui minha intro. E aí pessoal, Coquinha falando aqui com vocês. Hoje eles trago uma livezinha de Alan Wake Remaster, episódio 4. Da última vez a gente caiu daquele penhasco, né? E foi resgatado por... Não sei se foi pelo Gordinho, se foi pelo guarda da floresta, se foi por alguma outra pessoa, não deixou muito claro não. O que importa é que a gente foi resgatado e que a gente tá aí na luta pra resgatar a nossa mulher. E bom, sem mais delongas, vamos continuar aqui a livezinha.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Caso não saibam, o nosso sequestrador... Eita porra!
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Que susto, mano. O cara estalou os dedos e eu sofri dano. Bom, mas continuando, eu tenho que entregar um manuscrito do meu livro até... Era até ontem, né? Agora já era.
Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan. Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot.
Beleza,
So I went
né?
along with it.
Será que isso é
He had to be
verdade?
lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up.
Que esse poço só fosse ninguém que amor. São apenas manifestações subconscientes que não poderiam ser de dura
Your
realidade.
subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Putz, será que a mulher realmente morreu?
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk. Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head. I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay focused.
You need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Boa noite, menino Cota. Desejo-te muita diversão nesta sessão. E aí, mano? E aí, Elder? Beleza?
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Ew.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does involve some
Ah, meu Deus, que piada interna. É a gente, pessoal, aí, ó.
methods.
Emerson é a gente.
Kidding.
E aí, brother, beleza? Tranquilo.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room.
É, mano, oh, eu gostei dessa metalinguagem
As you
aí.
feel up to it, you should continue.
O cara louco da cabeça, o cara que é viciado em videogame. Isso que eu vou ler. Boas-vindas à pousada Caltron Lake. Estamos aqui para oferecer o tratamento especializado de que você precisa. No entanto, lembre-se, peça que amigos e familiares marquem um horário de visita para que não interfiram na sua terapia e ou períodos de criatividade. Respeite a privacidade e o espaço pessoal dos outros pacientes, principalmente quando estiverem engajados em seus processos criativos. Seja paciente, normalmente nossos pacientes têm problemas criativos duradouros que não serão resolvidos da noite para o dia. Permita-se levar o tempo de que precisar. Lembre-se que seu tratamento é voluntário e elaborado especificamente para você. A terapia de engajamento e o método associado ao fluxo funcionam melhor quando você está ativamente engajado no processo de moldagem deles. Em caso de dúvida, não reside em expressá-la.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had
Deus.
how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all.
Mano, esses dois velhos aí estão me lembrando God of War,
You need to know to get
Ragnarok e Valhalla.
You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clear. Zane could feel the poems.
Ele podia sentir os poemas tomando forma, moldando as coisas conforme escrevia. Ele quase sentiu o poder que emergia das teclas na máquina de escrever. Isso deixava-o eufórico, porém assustado. Se não fosse por seu jovem assistente Emil, ele teria desistido. Para Emil, convenceu do contrário, ele também tinha jeito com as palavras.
Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
We have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula.
Será que isso aqui tudo que eu tô tendo agora é uma alucinação? Quero café. Eita. Tá bom, né? Consegui muitas xícaras de café.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh?
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office from Sinclair.
We're on a comeback tour, baby! The backstage is all yours, Tom. Seize
I had
your
to get to Hartman's
destiny.
office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come on, face the music first. It's time to pay the piper.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy out. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going. These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Preciso de luz. Ótimo, uma lanterna e fudeu.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
O que eu faço agora? Nossa, mano. Vou morrer aqui.
Al! I'm here!
Valeu, brother.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al!
Valeu.
Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look Oh, jeez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
Ai, ai. Labirinto. Ô, delícia. Nada.
Al, hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around!
Sem arma. Pegou. Vai se fuder, mano. Você se... Tá ótimo. Cadê o caralho? Meu Deus! Aê. Eu sempre vejo essas latinhas todo canto, deve ter alguma conquista pra destruir elas, não deve? 7 aqui. 9 aqui. Pensei que eram armas diferentes. Mesma coisa. Meu brother.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it, don't worry about it!
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it!
Licença, caralho. Meu Deus.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it!
Meu Deus, mano. Eu vou matar os lentinhos primeiro.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I found it!
Porra, mano. Reúne 10 em cima de mim e já era. Essa arma tá muito lenta, eu vou usar outra.
Hurry up, Barry!
Que isso? Conseguiu.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest. You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon sign.
We're going to the
O
Anderson.
cara levou a porra
I knew you were gonna
do
say something like that. You know
cartaz do
what? You
maluco,
owe me
velho.
big time for this.
É muito
When this
viado
is through,
mesmo.
If we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it.
Look out!
Animação 10/10.
Al! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Porra, toda hora.
Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that!
Meu toque sobreviveu, beleza.
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Você pede energia, ótimo.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Vou ter que ligar energia. Faz parte.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Puta, só tem uma munição aqui. Eu não vou poder lutar, eu vou ter que sair correndo. Morri. Porra. Ali. Eu não tô numa posição de gastar a lanterna.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Melhorou agora, mas ainda assim tô sem arma, velho. Deixa eu diminuir aqui o volume do meu celular.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Eita.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it.
Eita porra. Peguei tudo? Não, falta isso aqui ainda. A presença obscura seguia a coreografia que lhe era descrita no manuscrito, tornando-se cada vez mais forte. movendo-se como uma tempestade de um cenário de destruição a outro. Mas ela ainda estava presa à história e ao lugar obscuro de onde saíra. Quando a história chegasse ao fim, ela era tanto desejada, ela finalmente se libertaria.
It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Isso aqui é armadilha, né? Ê, senti saudades disso aqui. Senti muitas saudades. Quase que eu piso. Pisei. Não vou lutar, vou sair correndo.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Pronto, agora eu posso lutar. Inclusive posso lutar de forma pesada agora. Esse lugarzinho aqui tem segundo andar, então eu vou explorar. Tem café lá em cima. Vou ver como é que faz pra subir essa bosta. Filho da puta!
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
The front door was locked.
Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Tá bom, né? Que melodramático, credo.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. Where the best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Fui eu.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk. The only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims. Let me guess. Danny, huh? One who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Tá bom, pensei que ia vir inimigo por trás. Antes de dirigir, eu quero ver mais algumas coisas. Tá bom, vamos lá.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Café, né? Tem que pegar. Sou um viciado em café. Porra, eu quero... Eu queria sair do carro. O jogo vai me obrigar a sair do carro. Eu odeio esse jogo. Quero um café. E aí, Diego, beleza? É, dá pra voltar a usar o carro aqui. Filho da puta. Falta muito. Mano, eu fui ver aqui. Eu finalizei o capítulo 3. Eu vi aqui no PS5 que falta basicamente 50% do jogo. Então, presumivelmente, são 5 ou 6 capítulos. Se esse daqui não for o penúltimo, tá pertinho de ser o dos últimos assim, capítulos do jogo. O jogo não vai deixar eu passar por aqui não, velho. Filha da puta. O jogo não vai deixar eu passar. Sai correndo. Esse cara corre pra caralho, mano. É indo sem carro mesmo, não tem jeito não. Susto da porra. Café.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw this stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
Damn.
Que irado.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can stop one of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! You notice this? Stick around! This place is... Hold on! The stage lights on!
Ê, buceta. Ó, matei 3 de uma única vez. Opa! Deixa eu ver isso aqui. Interessante. Irado, mano, essa partezinha aqui do jogo. Olha aí. Mano. Até agora isso aqui foi a melhor parte do jogo.
That was awesome! Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Eita, dia de trocado, né? Mano, essa aqui foi a melhor parte do jogo todo até agora. Lembra quando eu falei que o jogo começava a ser meio enjoativo e tal? Ai, meu Deus. O cara fica viciado nesse porra desse totem, mano. Meu Deus. É muito game mesmo.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Então, lembrando que da vez que eu falei que o game tava um pouco repetitivo, então, são momentos como esse aqui que o game ganha os pontos. Mas eu achei genial, velho, essa parada aí de colocarem um Lollapalooza no meio do nada. Ô caralho. Pelo direito, Alan.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Mais café.
Sleep. We all spend
Night Springs. Man, brings back memories. Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Ali.
That's by someone else.
Tá, liga esse aqui. Ah, sim, esse seria o outro marido. Tá certo. Deixa eu ver isso aqui. Ragnarok. Só a turnê mesmo. Tá. Quero descer ela logo embaixo. Eita. E essa TV aí? De onde tá vindo ela? Cadê filho da puta? Inimigo diferenciado, o cara fica teleportando. Vamos conter essa praga é com essa luzinha aqui. Filha da puta! Mano, tantos jogos antigos que são... Pera aí. Que são remasterizados e fazem remake e nada de Dante's Inferno e Black que Pena. Jogo legal. Jogo que tá interessante, velho. Vou passar a luz aqui. Toda hora, toda hora, toda hora. Prontinho. Matei geral. Esse gordinho se esconde demais, é filha da puta. Medroso da porra.
Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Esse jogo aí tá interessante. Cada vez que eu jogo, ele fica cada vez mais interessante. Isso é muito legal. Mesmo que ele tenha uma mecânica de combate um pouco repetitiva, ele é interessante em alguns aspectos de gameplay, na campanha. Ele surpreende com uns negócios tipo essas bandas de rock, armadilha de urso.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you? Dear God, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business. Pretty busy, yeah.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Como é que eu saio daqui? Aqui só pode ser aquelas áreas que tem uma montanha de inimigo. Área de boss. Exatamente como eu imaginei. Por pouco. Só que ia ter vocês, né? Tem que ser de perto, né? Senão o dano não é causado. Eu acho que eu matei o boss essa área aqui tão rápido, mas tão rápido que o jogo simplesmente falou assim. Opa. Foda-se, vamos deixar as cutscenes passarem, né? É, e o que eu ganhei aqui?
Al? Is that you out
I
there,
had to
buddy?
find a key to get Barry out.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
Pensei que era pra destruir, uma pena.
Hey, what's the holdup? Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my allergies. Come on, Al, open the door already. Seriously, I don't like it in here.
É fácil, mano. Pensei que ia ser mais complexo.
Hey, let's go, man.
Bom. Ah, eu quero ir ali, mano. Porra. Será que vai ter inimigo no fundo? Não tem nada aqui.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Chegamos.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this. The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Checa aí. Cafezinho bom. Mais café. Quero café.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Mano. O que eu tenho que achar aqui é o disjuntor, mas cadê a porra do negócio? Ué, peraí. Tu já entra e tem um banheiro aqui no canto. Cadê o chuveiro? Essa casa aqui foi mal feita. Velhos deuses sabem a verdade. Achei.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talk about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be... What's her face? The crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is...
Mano, o cara quase morreu que beber cachaça, mano. Filha da puta. E o Alan concorda ainda, mano. Puta que pariu, velho. São dois moleques. Os caras vão beber no meio de um massacre.
I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Mano, mas tem que ser muito otário, velho. Os dois, né? Uma coisa é o gordinho pensando numa porra dessa. Agora o Alan não, velho. O cara sério igual ele, que ele beber cachaça no meio de uma batalha. É, o jogo vai perder uns pontozinhos em história por causa disso. Ué. Meu espírito.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Tá porra.
No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish. To interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
Ué, mano, o Nautilus salvou o cara?
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Ô, louco.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
E assim a gente finaliza o episódio 4. Pô, a cada momento que se passa, esse game me surpreende. Eu vou dizer que eu tô gostando bastante como é que tá agora indo o decorrer do jogo. Se o capítulo 3 foi um lixo, mano, esse daqui foi muito melhor. Eu até achei que a parte assim de combate não teve tanta. Tipo, essa parte aí da banda de rock aí do Valhalla, até agora foi a melhor parte do jogo, mano. E o jogo tá me surpreendendo cada capítulo que passa. Eu não sei o que vai ter no próximo capítulo, mano, mas porra, mano, eu espero que seja igual esse que passou agora. Muito bom mesmo, velho. Falando sério, eu gostei pra caralho. Eu acho que é isso, né? Tá bom, eu vou só esperar terminar o negócio do end do episódio 4 e começar o 5. E quando começar o iníciozinho do 5 eu finalizo a live. Eu só queria mesmo agradecer mesmo o pessoal que esteve presente no chat. É o De Martins, que sempre aparece aí. O Diego e o Dante Pistolaço, que está sempre presente nas lives. Muito obrigado mesmo, pessoal, por estarem aí acompanhando os meus vídeos, né? E bom, eu vou falar ainda que esse game foi mó da hora. Agora esse capítulo, pô, gostei bastante. Ai, ai. A música foi boa enquanto durou.
Previously on Alan Wake, under the influence of the Dark Presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night.
Que bad, nós dois vamos pra prisão.
Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light. Hello.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, we're in jail now?
Também, né, quis beber cachaça, né, o seu filho da puta. Os dois, né? Dois irresponsáveis.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here.
They're not
You
gonna...
an interview, Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff. And let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist.
Eita.
Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute. I know this...
Oh my God!
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Tá bom, agora chega,
We're
né?
sitting ducks with the lights out.
Stay cool. I can get the emergency power on.
Tranquilo, liga lá. Enquanto isso eu vou terminar a live. Tá bom, gente. Agora finalizou, né? Fiquei parado pra ver o que rolava e tudo mais. Pra mim só termina mesmo a live quando inicio o próximo capítulo. Eu tô aqui parado sem fazer nada e o jogo não anda. Bom, agora eu vou finalizar. Novamente agradecendo aí o Dante Pistolaço, o Helder Martins e o Diego por estarem aí presentes durante a transmissão. Amanhã tem mais livezinha de Alan Wake pra vocês. E depois disso, eu pretendo fazer um negócio tipo assim. Hoje é que dia mesmo? Deixa eu ver aqui. Hoje é dia 21, né? Falta 4 dias pro Natal. Eu quero zerar esse jogo antes do Natal e fazer uma live especial de Natal na The Ring, que eu ajudo o pessoal vestido com um cosplay de Papai Noel, né? Um negócio que eu fiz ano passado. Aí depois do dia 25 eu tô planejando não fazer live de Alan Wake 2, esperar um pouquinho, né? Até terminar o ano. Aí, sei lá, eu jogo qualquer outro jogo assim, sabe? Porque alugar jogo ainda mais no finalzinho do ano é um pouco bad. E eu queria aproveitar com a família e tal, né? Final do ano. Então, bom, acho que até o Natal, ou até depois do Natal, eu termino essa série de lives de Alan Wake. Aí, finalizando o ano, em janeiro mesmo, eu já começo a jogar Alan Wake 2 e Baldur's Gate 3. E já gerencio aqui as lives para jogar Homem-Aranha 1, Mario Morales e o 2. E, dia 31 vai ter o Bloodborne Kart, que eu também vou jogar com o pessoal. E, bom, vai ser divertido até lá, né? De qualquer jeito vai dar certo, gente. O que importa é que vai ter conteúdo no canal e tudo mais. E agora que eu tô com o Play 5, né? Não tenho mais que juntar dinheiro igual um doido pra comprar o Play 5. Agora que eu já tenho ele, vou sobrar muito dinheirinho pra alugar e comprar muitos jogos pro próximo ano. E é isso, gente. Muito obrigado a todo mundo que assistiu até aqui. Tenham todos uma ótima noite. Grande força aí nos... que sono. Nos dias que virão pela frente. E tchauzinho.